AliceBizarre. I haven't done one of these in absolutely ages, so I thought I'd start off with my Imats haul, because I noticed a couple of people were doing this online, like as blog posts, but they were all beauty makeup, and I thought because I had a bit of a range of stuff that I'd show you what I brought. So here we go. I bought some new silver dark grey crepe hair, and this stuff's used for making fake beards or making ball caps with frayed grey, maybe like a comb over or whatever. You can use it in making headpieces. You can use it in lots of stuff really, but yeah, crepe hair. I know you can do this in other ways, and I know how to do them, but sometimes it is just nice to be able to have a little pot of some little special effects trick that's just there to be used that when you need it. So I bought Maekups for film and television. It's not spelled makeup, it's spelled M-A-E-K instead of K-E. Ice gel. Can you see that? Ice gel. And it creates the sort of effect of almost like a frozen, like icicle type water droplet effect. See if you look underneath. That's how it looks inside. It's frosted. It's sort of clearish, and it's fairly easy to remove. It's simple, but on sale. Or buy a little pot. I bought 3 little makeup palettes because why not? I got one was a top up, which is by Pamm. I absolutely adore this palette. It's a little grease palette, and it's just petite FX palette. It is this. It's my favorite thing I've ever bought for Imats. I bought it the first year I went, and I finally needed to top it up because it just lasts so long, and it's got such a range of colours. You can use it for zombie work. White and black and white are so useful. Bruising, just anything really. It's just so useful, and it lasts forever. So my favourite investment, that is. I also bought, I can't pronounce it, it's either Bobby Weiner's or Bobby Weiner's. It's W-E-I-N-E-R. I bought his camouflage paste paint, which is this sort of range of colours, which also can be used for sort of more rotted looks of zombie looks as well. Which brings me to the next palette I bought, which was Bloody Mary's zombie palette, which Bloody Mary does a lot of camouflage makeup as well, but she also does lots of horror. So I bought her zombie palette, which is a lot stronger. I think it's I think if I mix those 2 palettes together, it'd be quite ideal. But typical zombie colours, yeah, obviously, blah blah blah. And yeah. And speaking of Bloody Mary, I also bought her black eyeshadow, which I actually really liked last time I bought it, but I broke it, I dropped it. Yeah, bought a new one. I went and got some eyelashes from Maekup Forever. I think it was about 2 for a tenner. So I thought why not, because they're very pretty, and they actually last quite a while. Sometimes you get eyelashes in the same style as this that fray and fall apart really easily. So I bought these. This is one pair I bought. You can see that. Because you can get cheap lashes that you can cut. But it is sometimes just nice to have that little extra, because I think cut eyelashes definitely work better on the bottom lids, because sometimes you can get eyelashes and they just look huge and you don't want to cut them because they can be either expensive or look like crap. So can't remember what the name of those ones are. They don't really have a name, but they are very subtle and very pretty, because the gems on them are black, so it's a bit more subtle than having bright silver ones or anything like that. And I also bought these ones, which I thought were adorable, very carnival-esque, I thought. Yeah, you can get that sort of type in lots and lots of shops, but the Maekup Forever I found actually stick. I found a lot of the other ones and the balls fall off really quickly. But again, subtle, simple, and a bit carnival-y, which I always like. Last year I invested in quite a lot of badass stencils. I bought the actual A4 size sheet ones, but because I was there on the Sunday, I missed out on quite a few of the good ones. So I decided to buy just a small one for once, cheaper as well. So I bought this one, which I thought was really, really pretty, from the lovely people at the Imats store, which sold all the magazines and stuff and the t-shirts and things. I bought this wonderful book called The Art of Male Makeup, and it's absolutely beautifully designed. I don't think a lot of my friends shoots enough men, because I think a lot of them just tend to shoot up pin-up girls or alternative girls and things, and which is a shame, because I think men are great to shoot with, especially if you put makeup on them. But it's a fantastic design, because it's filled a lot with the design on one page and the makeup on the other page, which I find fascinating. But I'll find something interesting, I think. For example, Hunter, which is my friend Mark. See? Design on one page and the makeup on the other. I think it's also beautifully photographed as well. So it's a very simple book, but it's got some gorgeous design in it, which I think a lot of people it's very underrated male character makeup as well, because it does sculpt the face really nicely. And because mine was knocked over on a photo shoot, extra strength Telesis adhesive remover, which everyone should have. I also finally decided to invest in some Sugar Pill who are there, so I bought their, I think it's called After Party, which is a bright blue, and I bought their colour collection Addicted Pretty. Yeah, it's a palette, see? And these are the colours inside. Burning Heart, I think it's called, which is the colours, which are absolutely gorgeous. You've got Flame Point, Butter Cupcake, Love Plus, and Poison Plum, which is great. Apart from, I found they've stained my skin when I use them, which I was very, very, very disappointed in, especially for the price. So I'll just have to see how that works out in future. I bought a couple of new brushes because I wanted to get some decent ones for body painting, because some paint brushes are fantastic for body painting, but some are absolutely horrendous. But then again, some makeup brushes are far too flimsy for it too. So I really wanted some solid makeup brushes, so I went to the makeup shop at the beginning of if anyone's ever been to Imats, there are two main sort of makeup brush counter things. I mean, there are lots of other little ones like bamboo and Japanese like sort of made, but these are like the sort of pick your own and stuff. So I bought sort of a bent one, sort of an angled sort of, that's a sort of square head, that one, which I just wanted for details. Again, another square head, lovely, lovely, lovely. These two here were actual paintbrushes, so they were really soft as well, so they're going to be perfect for it, but soft and firm, so it's quite good. Quite good. This one, which is a slightly larger one, which is the FX Muscle tool, which gives a little bit of texture as well, which I thought was really, really nice. So I got on, and I got the small foundation brush, which is always helpful and always useful. But the other little gem I bought from the brush set was probably not the best investment in the world. I probably kind of went a bit crazy with money, but I bought this it's called Guilty Pleasures Wrath. It's a 9-piece brush makeup kit. As you see, it's 100% vegan, but it's the color. I think I just thought it was absolutely delicious, and it's always nice to have a box that actually looks decent to be able to bring on a shoot and just put all your brushes in there, because sometimes mine go all over the place. I mean, I have, if you met me on shoots, I have my notorious brush belt. It's awesome, but sometimes it's just nice to have somewhere to put things. So I have this. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And it comes out. Aww. And they're just little diddy things, but they are really nice. The box is really solid and safe, so it's good. It's good if you're traveling and I don't have much space for everything, you know. It's good for that. because airbrush actual makeups are always quite expensive, like individually anyway, I decided to invest in a pack, and it was on sale. I think it's by Mel Products, yeah, Mel Products USA, and I was the last person to get this particular kit, and I was very, very happy because it's called the Monster Kit. And it's got a selection of Mummy Beige, Werewolf Brown, Brooklyn Rose, Black Lagoon Green, Boris, it's like a Boris Karloff Grey, Death Flesh 2, it's like just a monster green, and you've got Elvira Pale Skin. And it's absolutely gorgeous little collection. It was really surprisingly cheap, and it's perfect. You can use it on lots of different pieces. You can use it on straight into the body, I think. But also, I was able to. They had a deal on it as well, where I was able to get a thinner, an airbrush thinner, which was really good because I know you can use other things, but sometimes it is just nice to have the products that you know are safe, because sometimes people experiment and it can go horribly wrong. So this is my little airbrush investment, which is great, and they're just little ditty, so it's good. I love them. The first thing I actually bought at Imats was 3 lip palettes, because it was £30, Kryolan, so I was quite happy about that. I went and got the lip rouge wheel, because it's probably some classic colours. Obviously it's been used, so yeah, very, very nice, very, very pretty, and proper solid colours as well. Like, some are so like wavy and airy and stuff, which just wasn't nice. You've got the lip rouge wheel, which is the second one, which is more peachy colours, which I really liked, because there's one or two have a metallic tone to them, and I really like that in pinks. So yeah, I got that, and I actually got the Rainbow Circle, which is the metallics section of it, which I thought was absolutely gorgeous, because I often love metallic colours on your lips. So it just gives that, especially if you like outline with black, it gives that extra depth to it. And if you're using a white lip colour and you want it to stand out, this is absolutely perfect for it. I love it, and it just gives that, everything's just bronzy and metal looking, and I think it's just gorgeous. Love it. And last but by far not least, I went to Bentley and smoothon.com to get some new silicone, because a friend of mine recently told me the benefits of platinum silicone gel for prosthetics and stuff, which I thought was absolutely great, and really good advice. And so I went and invested in some, and there was a fantastic deal on, where obviously it's not this, but it's not actually the picture or anything, it was just a generic photo, but this is platinum silicone gel, 50-50 ratio stuff, and it's fantastic. It's you make prosthetics out of it, but what's even better is when you start off by using a cat plastic, just airbrush out on it. I felt a piece that had been made via these two things, and it was absolutely gorgeous. Like, it just felt so nice. So I just was like, I can't not buy this stuff. And it was really cheap, because the thing about Imats is that you save a lot on postage as well, like not just like on the deals and stuff. So I went and bought this with some cat plastic. So yeah, a fairly decent haul this year. I didn't buy as much as I did last year, but I think I invested better this year. I knew what I wanted. I knew quality rather than just buying things and trying it out. Obviously I bought a few new just fun things to play with, a few investments and a few books. So I'm really happy with my haul this year, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it and didn't find it too boring and maybe a little bit informative. So yeah, hopefully that was alright, and welcome back me to YouTube. So see ya, and see you at Imats next year.